Wartenberg syndrome is a compression neuropathy of the superficial branch of the radial nerve. It's a rare illness and it is caused by the compression of the superficial branch of the radial nerve between the brachioradialis and the extensor carpi radialis longus. The location of this compression is around 9 to 10 centimeters proximal to the radial styloid. So this is the area at which the nerve passes between the brachioradialis and the extensor carpi longus. This syndrome causes sensory loss on the 3.5 fingers on the dorsal aspect. So in this particular region from here to here to here, you will have numbness on the dorsal aspect. This syndrome is particularly caused by repeated frictional trauma, and it is also more common in those patients who are wearing tight watches or tight kind of jewelry or tight bracelets at this level. Now, how do we diagnose? The diagnosis is predominantly clinical, and the test which is useful is called as a Tinel sign, in which we percuss at the level of around 9 to 10 centimeters proximal to the radial styloid, and when we do a little percussion, there will be a current like sharp sensation which is passing on the dorsal aspect of your hand, and this is suggestive of a positive Tinel sign for a Wartenberg syndrome. The other test is a provocative maneuver. What it does is, if you pronate your wrist, do a wrist flexion and extend your fingers in this particular position, the nerve will be compressed and the symptoms will increase. So, flexion of the fingers, pronation, forced pronation and ulnar deviation will increase the symptoms of sensory loss in this particular area, and this is a provocative test for Wartenberg syndrome. Now, there are two differential diagnoses that you must exclude. They are decurrent stenosynovitis and an intersection syndrome. The important features are both of these will not have a sensory loss. There will be only pain in both of these syndromes. The decurrence disease is at the level of the radial styloid here, and the intersection syndrome is just proximal to that, around 4 centimeters proximal to the radial styloid, and it is due to intersection of the first and the second extensor compartment muscles. But both of these will not have a sensory loss, and if you have pain in the forearm along with a sensory loss, it is suggestive of a Wartenberg syndrome. The treatment is by and large symptomatic. You need to give rest, you need to avoid wearing tight watches and tight bracelets, and you can start with a little bit of neuromodulator tablets along with anti-inflammatory and rest. Most of the cases, the problem is better with the conservative management, and very rarely we do need to do a surgical release in the case of Wartenberg syndrome. Now, you must always understand that there is a difference between Wartenberg syndrome, which I have described, and Wartenberg sign. What is Wartenberg sign? Wartenberg sign is a sign of ulnar nerve weakness, in which your little finger will be deviated in the abducted position because of the unopposed action of the extensor digiti minimi. So it is a sign of a ulnar nerve injury, and in which the little finger will be deviated in abduction. So this is called as a Wartenberg sign, and please don't confuse Wartenberg sign with Wartenberg syndrome. If you have any doubts, any queries related to Wartenberg syndrome, you can please comment us on the comment box. Thank you.